So I've got a really great recipe today to make for you, and it's one of my favorite. It is macaroon granola, and you've probably heard me talk about it on ISFP people quite a bit. Love, love, love it, and I'm all out, so I've been really craving it. So let's get started with what we need to whip up a batch today. So first off, you're going to need a large bowl to mix your granola up in. You're going to need a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. And you're going to need your measuring cups and measuring spoons and your oven. So let's get started. You want to preheat your oven to 375. And I have a convection oven, so my oven will be at 350. So let's get started with our list of ingredients. So I have 2 cups of rolled oats. And I'm using Rogers porridge oats, which is the blend, and I've talked to you about that before. It's got some other stuff in it, not just the oats, which I just love. And we have 1 cup of unsweetened coconut. Now I'm using the chipped variety, which is big, large chunks, which is really awesome in granola. We have 1/4 cup each of flaxseed and wheat germ. And we have 1/2 cup of chopped almonds, which is so good in macaroons. 1/2 teaspoon each of vanilla and coconut extract. Now, I'm changing it up a bit today, and I'm going to use butter flavor instead of the vanilla. So you can mix and match to your taste. We have 1/4 cup of honey and 1/2 cup of coconut oil. Now this, I don't know if you can really see well or not, but this is kind of hard. It's like very thick, so when you're stirring it up in the liquid portion of the recipe, you actually have to put it in the microwave and soften it or melt it a little bit so you can incorporate it into the recipe. And 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. So let's get started. So basically we're going to dump all of our dry ingredients into the large bowl and give them a stir. So in goes our porridge oats, our coconut, very nice crispy almonds, our wheat germ, flax seeds, and our sea salt. Just bought a new container, so I had to crack it open. And it does call for 1/2 teaspoon, but I'm probably going to put a little less. So I don't think it really needs that. So you want to give that a stir. Get all your ingredients mixed well together. Alright, so this is really super quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop on over to the microwave and stick this in and get it melted and mix it up with my honey and my flavorings, and we will be right back. So I'm back with my melted coconut oil. So I'm just going to give it a little whisk. And in goes the honey. And your flavorings. So I've got a little bit of butter, and you can measure if you'd like. Put in about 1/2 teaspoon. And 1/2 teaspoon of coconut. You just want to give that a little whisk to stir together. It takes a second for the honey to mix up with the oil, so just be patient. Now this also calls for coconut butter, but I don't have coconut butter, so I'm just omitting it altogether. You don't have to follow the recipe exactly as I have it. Like, please feel free to play around with your recipe. Alright, so this is it. In it goes. Now we're going to give this a stir. Get all your dry ingredients coated nicely. And are you usually double this recipe because we love granola here. But today I'm just making the single batch because it's easier. All right, so everything's really coated well with the oil and the honey mixture. And it looks really good. Lots of chunks of almonds and big chunks of coconut. And so let's get this on the cookie sheet. And then we're going to pop it into the oven. So basically, you're just dumping the whole thing right on the cookie sheet. And you're going to spread it out. Seriously, your host could not smell better than when you have a batch of this in the oven. It's just unreal, which you will find out if you make the recipe. All right, so we are good to go here, I think. So everything is nicely spread out for even baking. Now, this is your pan of granola, and it goes in the oven for 20 minutes. And every 5 minutes you want to give it a stir, and it cooks up really fast, so you want to watch it. You don't want to have burnt granola. So I'm going to take it over and pop it in the oven, and I will be back when it's done. See you after. Okay, I'm going in. We're going to check out the granola status. Going to give it a stir here. Getting nice and brown around the outside edges. Check that out. So good. All right. Getting it nice and even again. Ooh, look at the piece of coconut right there. I think I need that. Okay. 5 minutes. Just over 5 minutes left. So we're back, and the granola has just finished baking, and it is perfect. It smells so good in here. It just smells like the best bakery. We call this yummy coconutty, almondy smells. Okay, the pan is pretty hot, so I'm just gonna hold it up and show you. I don't know if you can really see well, but everything is perfectly toasted and golden brown, and it looks phenomenal. So I'm going to let this cool, and I'm not going to be doing a sampling here. I'll just nibble because I had granola for my snack this morning. So as you know, with most granolas, they're high fat. So yes, as tempting as it is to eat the whole pan, I'm going to restrain myself. I want to tell you how I eat my granola. My favorite way is on top of fat-free vanilla yogurt, of course. And I mean, I'll just take it to work with me in a little container. I usually measure it in quarter cup servings and pop it in my purse or just stick it in the car with me. And I think the last batch my husband ate the majority of. So your husband's gonna love it, your kids are gonna love it, and I guarantee you that you will love it. So if you're looking for something different, give this macaroon granola a try, and I promise you'll love it. See you next time. Bye.